Hello guys, it's Hakim, man. Welcome back to another post-match reaction, man. So let's talk about Valencia versus Ajax, man. The second game of the group stage, Champions League group stage. What group is this? This is Group H, man. And Ajax, in my opinion, Ajax gonna win this group, bro. The only competition they have in this group is Chelsea, in my opinion, and I think they should be able to beat Chelsea because you never know what you're gonna get from Chelsea. They're very inconsistent, in my opinion, and this should be Ajax should be able to stop this group, man. So they're gonna play Chelsea twice in the next two games, man. Great win on the road for Ajax, man. They didn't dominate possession, man, but they was clutch, bro. They was clutch, man. It was a better team, better finishing team. Valencia had a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities, but they never really took advantage of those opportunities. They got a penalty in the, I want to say the 42nd minute, and no, sorry, in the 25th minutes or so of the game, which pretty much Edson, I believe, fouled what's his name, Goya, the Portuguese player inside the box, and the referee gave a penalty, and Moreno stepped up, man. I heard Moreno has been very consistent on penalty kicks, man, and it's not Moreno, Pereiro, man, stepped up, take the penalty kick. Very reliable player when it comes to like penalty kicks, and he pretty much shoot over high and over the crossbar, man. Pretty much shoot in the crowd, the top of the stadium. It was just awful. But Ajax, man, Ziyech, man, the first goal by Ziyech was just ridiculous in the 8th minute, man. I don't know how I didn't even know he was gonna attempt that, bro. It's just like that show you the quality of play that he is, man. I know he probably suffering some confidence because of it missing like tons of penalties, especially for Morocco, bro. This guy just can't take penalty kicks. But yeah, man, he could score a goal, he could assist, man. I think a lot of teams are sleeping on him. I think he should have got a move. I would have definitely wanted my Arsenal over Pepe, bro. I think he's an Arsenal fans too, bro. You like Arsenal, man. I wish Arsenal had went for him over Pepe, man. But he's doing his thing at Ajax, man. And probably that's the best team for him as of right now, man. But that goal that he scored is just world class, man. World class goal. He just pulled up on top of the 18, the far corner of the 18, outside the box, and a shoot, man. And just boom! It was just a perfect goal, man. Wait time. I want to see the calculation on that behind that, man. That is some goal, man. That was a very good goal. Then Quincy Promes, man, scoring pretty much an easy tap in the 31st minute, man. I forgot who assisted, man, but a great effort by that player. Van der Beek, bro. Van der Beek had a great game, in my opinion. Van der Beek, it's between Van der Beek and Ziyech for man of the match for me, bro. I'll probably give it to Ziyech, man, especially because of that goal. Tadic up top, he had 2 great assists too, man. So it was just peak, man. It was a shout out to Van der Beek, man. And yeah, man, Tadic assisted Van der Beek for the 3rd goal in the 67th minute. And great goal by Van der Beek, man. Great effort by him. Great dribbling skills, vision, and passing. It was just superb, man. So shout out to Ajax. Ajax is cruising right now. Ajax are unstoppable, man. The Chelsea is the only team I think will give them a fight, man. But they should have more than enough to overcome Chelsea because they just have a talented front three, man. Promise. Yeah, I did say Promise scored a 2nd goal. Yeah, Promise show a lot of promise. No pun intended. But yeah, man, he looks fantastic, man. I think them getting Promes was a steal, man. I believe he used to play for Sevilla, and before that he used to play for like a team in Russia, man. So Promes is the future, bro. He's very talented and he has a lot of experience, man. So that's very good, and they're looking good right now, man. Edson Alvarez did very well, in my opinion. I believe he was the one that gave it the penalty, man, but he looked good overall. And yeah, Ajax, man, I'm not really worried about you guys. Nothing. Onana in goal was superb, bro. I gotta give him a lot of credit, man. Came up with some great save, great presence in goal. Well, I want to say what the word I'm looking for. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, man. But damn, it's on the top. It's in my head, but I can't find the word, man. But great game by Onana, man. Fantastic play, bro. Fantastic play, bro. Keep a hold of him, man. Definitely gonna be club legend, man. Tagliafico, probably saying his name wrong, man. I think he did very well. Blin, he wasn't the best form, man, but he did all right. Veltman did very well. Picked up a yellow card. It was a lot of yellow card for Ajax players, man. Tough game, I guess. And Des, man, I heard Des usually play for US, man, but he didn't get called up to the U.S. squad. I heard he probably played for the Netherlands squad, man. But as an American, man, do what's best for you, Des, man. But I think Des was probably one of the worst players out there for Ajax. Not really saying that's a bad thing, but I think he has to step up, in my opinion. Martinez and Alvarez did very good in midfield, especially Martinez. He was just fantastic, very good, solid passing, dribbling, and defensively was very good too, man. So shout out to him. Promes did very well to score that second goal that really gave them a great lead going into the second half, put them up 2-0 in the first half. Van der Beek, man, Van der Beek as attacking midfielder, man, very good job by him. And yeah, Ajax keeping a hold of him has been probably the best achievement so far. I heard he was linked with Real Madrid, man. Wouldn't be surprised if Real Madrid did go for him, because they do have an aging midfield. You never know if some of those guys gonna leave, or at least one of those guys gonna leave. Van der Beek would be a good replacement for Real Madrid squad, man. But right now he's an Ajax player, and he has been doing a fantastic job, man. Great assist and great goal for him today. And yeah, forward and outwards for him. Fantastic, man. It's, as I said, man, it's between him and Ziyech, man. Ziyech, bro, he did hit the post, bro. It hit the post, I believe, in the 42nd minute, bro. Like a crazy shot, man. From a distance. This guy is a freaking sniper, man. A long shooter, bro. A long range shooter, man. Hit the post, man. Very unlucky not to score a second goal, man. But he was just giving him problem, man. He was doing my boy Costa dirty, bro. Costa was getting wrecked on the left side, man. Same with Guedes. Was getting just destroyed by my boy Ziyech, man. Ziyech did a very good job on the left side, man. Tadic up top, man. Very good player. 2 assists, man. That says it all, man. That just says all how talented this guy is, man. He doesn't really care about scoring, man. As long as his team winning, well, I believe he's the captain too, man. So shout out to him. He's doing a fantastic job. I was surprised by Neres coming off the bench, bro. Like Neres usually start, but I got Promise now. They got Ziyech, who's on great form, and so Neres, man, Devin Neres, he's still young and he's still gonna do good. So they have another De Jong, man. Signed De Jong. Signed De Jong, man. He came off the bench, but didn't really did too well. Did anything? He kind of came on late in the 88th minute, man. So he came in for Van der Beek, man. So he could be another De Jong, bro. That'd be crazy. Untalar came on in the, what time he came on? I want to say he came on in the 85th minute. So it didn't really have time to make too much of an impact. Marino, bro, I think Marino did an alright job up front for Valencia. It did hit the post like in the 37th minute, and very unlucky for him not to score right there. I think Valencia had some good chances. Probably unlucky, and then probably finishing touch was not there. Gomez was just very poor. At one point, I believe it was Gomez or Marino had a good opportunity. I believe it was Marino, and he should have passed the ball, man, to like Gomez, and instead he went for it, and Onana came up big and saved, man. So a little selfish, but you gotta do better on that. Pereira missed the penalty. That penalty would have changed the game, because if he had scored that penalty in the, I want to say what, the 25th minutes or so, it would have tied it up, man, and Valencia would have been back in the game, man. So him miss that penalty really changed the game and hinder Valencia ability to go on and win this game. Coquelin did, shout out to my boy Coquelin, man. I think he did alright in midfield. My former Arsenal player. Gabriel Paulista, my former Arsenal player too, it was very poor. Gary, he had a goal line clearance. Isn't Gary like a left back? Playing at center back. And Wasp, man, I believe Daniel Wasp was the best player out there in general for Valencia. Goalkeeper Celestin, man. Yeah, he's a Netherlands international goalkeeper. And yeah, he did very poor overall, man. Probably was one of the worst players out there, alongside Huma Costa. And the guys that came off the bench didn't really make an impact onto the game, man. But good win for Ajax, man. Not really surprised that Ajax beat Valencia. Valencia hasn't been great in this tournament so far. I'm not sure they're La Liga, how they doing in La Liga, man. But they've been doing poorly in Champions League, man. So definitely subscribe, man. Shout out to Ajax, shout out to Valencia. Stat wise, Ajax had 46% ball possession. Valencia had 54% ball possession, while Valencia had 14 shots in total, and Ajax had 13 shots in total. Ajax had 7 shots and 7 shots on target, and Valencia had like 3 shots on target, man. So yeah, man, great game overall, man. So yeah, sorry, Valencia had 4 shots on target. Ajax had 7 shots on target, man. So great win for Ajax, man. Shout out to you guys. Definitely like, definitely subscribe, man. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Leave a comment, share this video. With that, Ebo was out of here. Peace.